I'm Jory, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I am guided to do a tarot reading for twin flames and high-level soulmates. So, I feel that this reading is an extension of the last reading I just did, the last tarot reading I just recorded. I left off saying that the air element and the water element in the cards I pulled were significant, and I feel that the message coming through was that the air and water signs elements have a energy of flow to them. And so in the twin flame connection that I am channeling, in the high level soulmate connection, I am receiving spiritual messages, insight, and downloads about you are in this energy of flow. And on your spiritual path and soul journey, each step that you are taking is a step that is being created effortlessly from your heart chakra. So you, I'm sensing, have undergone a heart chakra activation, you divine feminine and divine masculine. If you are energetically in union, spiritually in union, physically in union, you have still individually come into this greater alignment within your inner energy. You have come into alignment with your inner feminine and divine masculine. And this point that you are flowing effortlessly and creating and manifesting effortlessly also connects to the point that came to me, the message that came to me as I was shuffling in my last video, where I said you are in this energy of relaxation and groundedness that is allowing for the manifestations that are meant for you, that are aligned with your soul on this higher vibrational timeline as your highest self, to manifest into your life effortlessly. The messages coming in, I'm sensing, are specific to a rare twin flame union. Now, every twin flame experience is different, so not every message that comes through is going to resonate with every twin flame and every high level soulmate in a spiritual connection, in an energetic connection, in a physical connection with their divine counterpart. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of the messages are likely to resonate with twin flames and high level soulmates. So let me shuffle the cards and see what comes through for this rare twin flame union. This divine feminine and divine masculine, an energetic and spiritual union at this time. Divine, what messages are coming in for this divine feminine and divine masculine? Okay, a card just fell out. So the first card that divine has provided, that spirit has provided, is the Page of Pentacles upright. And this card represents manifestation, financial opportunity, skill, development, ambition, desire, diligence. So, what I'm getting is that this card highly resonates with what I was talking at the beginning of this video. This energy of flow that you, divine feminine and divine masculine, in this rare twin flame union are currently in. This energetic space that is allowing for every manifestation, everything that you've asked the universe for, that you prayed for, that you have sent out into the divine and source and higher dimensional realms to be answered, essentially, is coming into fruition. Everything that is aligned with your soul, with your highest vibrational timeline, with your highest vibrational self, is coming into fruition. And this word desire is standing out. Your soul desires are being fulfilled. Your wishes are being fulfilled. And I'm sensing that there are already wishes that you've had, soul desires that have manifested in your life already, abundance that has come into your life in many different forms that you are already experiencing in your life right now. And I'm sensing that as you continue to walk this path that you are creating from your heart chakra, your shared path, your highest vibrational timeline, you are going to continue to experience this abundance coming in all forms. Okay, now I am shuffling the cards to see what else wants to come through. A card almost just flew out. I am definitely sensing that there are a lot more messages that want to come through. Divine, what further messages do you have for this divine feminine and divine masculine? In this rare twin flame union, source, what guidance is needed on this twin flame spiritual path and soul journey? What messages are coming through for this divine feminine and divine masculine shared path in divine love? Okay, so the second card that divine has provided, that spirit has provided, is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords upright. And this card represents mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind. new conflict, surgery. Okay, so as I pulled this card, I felt this mental clarity that this card represents. I felt this clarity of mind. And so this energy I'm sensing is prominent in this rare twin flame union at this time. Divine feminine and divine masculine. I'm sensing that as you have come into this greater inner alignment with your divine feminine and divine masculine energy, as you have come into greater union on your spiritual path and soul journey, you have been experiencing greater intuition, more intuitive thoughts, and more intuitive action. And also, your creativity has increased, not only because of this awakening of your divine feminine energy, of your inner divine feminine, but because there are breakthroughs happening on your spiritual path and soul journey. This is a word that's standing out: breakthroughs, sharp mind. I'm getting that whatever conflicts that you are coming up against, that you are facing, that you are experiencing on your spiritual path and soul journey, on your shared path, you are in this energy where you are breaking through them. You are seeing clearly the illusions and misguidance that at one point in your spiritual journey you allowed to take you off your path, take you off your inner guidance. Now in this energy that you are in, you can see through the illusions that once misguided you. And I'm sensing that I was getting the energy of the moon card, so that card hasn't come up, but I am sensing the energy of the moon card with this connection to intuition, this greater connection to your inner guidance, which is essentially this mental clarity. Because a lot of what goes on in the world is energetic, and your ability to connect energetically with yourself, to connect deeply with your soul, is allowing you to see through any veils of illusion that would distract you on your spiritual path and soul journey. And there was another message that was coming through. If that message comes up, I will definitely speak to it. As I'm shuffling the cards, I'm sensing that there is a message that wants to come through that may not have come through for this twin flame union, this rare twin flame union in the past, that is wanting to come up now. Okay, let's see. Source, what energy is this rare twin flame union in? And what messages will assist this divine feminine and divine masculine in this rare twin flame union on their spiritual path and soul journey, on their shared path of divine love? Okay, a card just flew out, and this card, the Lover's card, also came up. Divine Source has provided the Lover's card as the energetic space and guidance. So the Lover's card is representing, of course, this twin flame union. And I use the terms divine feminine and divine masculine to describe the two energies in this twin flame connection, in this rare twin flame union. However, these energies could really embody any energy and still be the lovers, still be this rare twin flame union, even as each twin flame embodies the divine feminine and divine masculine energy. They may both resonate with the divine feminine energy more, or the divine masculine energy more. But I use divine feminine and divine masculine to describe the two different energies because they do balance each other out. They do harmonize each other in a way. But I'm sensing that even the energies that they resonate with, that they embody, can change and vary and fluctuate. And I don't know why this message is coming up now as I pull the Lover's card, but I'm sensing that that message will come up again when I am channeling twin flames and this rare twin flame union specifically. So the Lover's card represents love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. Wow. Yes, this card is coming up because this really resonates with the twin flame high level soulmate connection that I am channeling into. And maybe I was getting this message about the fluctuating energy that the twin flames embody in this rare twin flame union, because this is a highly unconventional twin flame union, in that this is not a union of two people that generally identify in heteronormative ways. I'm sensing that this twin flame connection, each twin flame is very fluid in their gender identity, is very open in that way when it comes to defining themselves. I'm getting that they don't really like to even define themselves in a particular way. And so, of course, the energy that they embody, this divine feminine and divine masculine energy, fluctuates, even though they both embody divine feminine and divine masculine energy. At times, both may resonate more with divine feminine and embody that energy. So the words that are standing out to me here are love, harmony, union, partnerships, passion, values, alignment, a choice, the strength of two together. So I'm getting that even though you are twin flames, even though you have this deep soul connection, this connection that transcends space and time, you realize that your connection, your union, depends on your choice, depends on your choosing each other in every moment and choosing to follow your soul, and in doing so, choosing each other. Alignment, with the word alignment, in choosing to be in alignment with your highest vibrational self, with your highest vibrational timeline, you choose the deep love that is divine love, because you are incarnated on this earth as someone who, on their spiritual path and soul journey, are meant to experience love in the grandest form, in the most divine form. You are here to experience the spiritual nature of love and how this manifests and shows up in your life, in your human experience. So I'm getting that you understand that each of you are individuals, and each of you have the choice to not follow your inner guidance, to choose a path that would bring you more of the material abundance or social status that would have you be successful in the conventional sense in life. However, I'm getting that your choice to instead follow your passions, follow your deep love, even at times if this path may not look conventional and might cause a lot of energy around you to be threatened by your wanting to not remain in the conventional mold, even as you have encountered obstacles and faced inner conflicts, shadows on your path. You have chosen to continue down this path of love for your own heart, for your own inner child. And in so doing, and in doing so, you choose the union that is already energetically there, that already exists. And this energy of this Lover's card is so strong for this union, especially now as you are in greater alignment, because you have come into greater alignment with your own inner divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And as you are connecting with divine and source, as you are meditating and allowing for your soul's deepest desires to come into fruition and attract the abundance that is aligned with your highest vibrational timeline and your highest vibrational self. So let me pick this card up that fell out and see what messages are coming through. The card I just picked up is the Knight of Swords upright. The last few cards were upright if I didn't say that. And what's really standing out to me here is that this card is a air element card. And this card represents ambitiousness, action oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending beliefs. And defending beliefs is standing out to me because I was just talking about how on your spiritual path, you might have faced situations where you've had to choose your inner guidance, your inner child, your heart. And in these moments, you might have also been guided to defend your beliefs. Now, defending your beliefs may look like you proclaiming your proclaiming what you feel and what you are guided to do in your life. And defending your beliefs could also look like not engaging with the energies that are seeking to lead you off your spiritual path and soul journey. So I'm getting that this card is coming up to remind you that you have really shifted into a different energy, because there was a time where you felt like you needed to constantly defend yourself verbally or in your actions. But I'm sensing that the way that you are showing up for yourself has completely shifted, because you are in this energy of flow and creativity and allowing others to think how they want to think about your journey without you having to convince them otherwise, instead of verbally or with your actions trying to convince them to think another way. You are staying grounded in your own presence, and in doing so, you are not in the energy of proving anything to anyone, but in making yourself proud. You are completely focused on your highest vibrational timeline. You are continuing to choose your heart, your soul, your highest path, regardless of who or what tries to throw you off your path. You are so attuned to your soul, to your inner guidance, that no energy that is incompatible with you, that you don't resonate with, can even reach you, can even affect your groundedness and connectedness to your own soul and to your values. I'm also getting that the Knight of Swords is your inner divine masculine, being this sort of container for your creative energy in this twin flame union. Let me shuffle the cards and see what is coming up. There is something wanting to come through. Source, what is wanting to come through? Oh, so a lot of cards just flew out, and I am going to read from all of them. So the first card that flew out here is the Nine of Pentacles, upright. And this card represents fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self sufficiency, financial independence. So I'm getting that whatever you've been working on, though all the energetic work that you've been doing in your twin flame union, on your spiritual path and soul journey, divine feminine and divine masculine, is showing up in the abundance that is manifesting in your life. So there was a time where you set your intentions. I'm also getting the waxing crescent moon, this energy of the waxing crescent moon, because this energy of the moon that this phase is in is setting intentions. So I'm getting that this is an intention that you set in the past, because I feel like you are setting new intentions now for your divine path, or you are manifesting even more on your divine path at this time. But I'm getting that the abundance coming in is because of the past intentions that you have set to align more deeply with your soul, to align more deeply with your highest vibrational timeline, your highest vibrational self. And this is the abundance that is showing up for you right now. These are the rewards and the luxury and the confidence and the self sufficiency that is showing up, and that you are exuding. This energy you are exuding now is because of all the work that you have been doing up till now. And the work that you are continuing to do is manifesting in even more abundance, even more things that are aligned with your soul, that are truly aligned with your highest vibrational path and soul journey. And the word independence stands out strongly to me. I feel like on your spiritual path and soul journey, you are independent, divine feminine and divine masculine, in the sense that you are following your own intuition. You aren't depending on the conventional societal beliefs to create your path for you. You are quite literally working with divine, with source, with your soul, with your inner compass to create something that you are manifesting out of your heart chakra, that only you can access, because this is your high vibrational frequency. This is your frequency of love that you are vibrating on. This is your rare frequency in this rare twin flame union. Okay, so the next card that flew out, there were 6 cards that flew out. So the next card that flew out is the Four of Pentacles. And this card represents saving money, security, conservation, scarcity, control, frugality. So I'm getting that the words saving money, security, conservation are really standing out, because when I think about saving money, I'm thinking about the not only the material money, but also the energetic wealth that you possess, that you possess isn't really the word, but that you embody. This energetic wealth is something that you have been protecting, that you have been securing in your connection on your twin flame path and soul journey. Both of you in this twin flame union, in this rare twin flame union, have been allowing yourself the time and space to be in your own energy. And I'm sensing that this has allowed you to save up energetically, in a sense, for whatever future plans that you might have together on your shared path. And with the word conservation, I'm getting like conservation of energy, conservation of yourself, in a sense, not allowing the energies that don't align with you to tarnish your inner peace. And there was a time when you gave away your energy, in a sense, that you allowed your energy to be drained because you felt that you had no other choice than to allow the energies that really didn't align with you to remain in your energy, where you felt controlled by societal expectations and social norms. And this is something that you have stepped out of, this mindset that you need to remain in spaces, places, situations, surround yourself with energy that is draining. So there might be a lot of hermit moding on your spiritual path and soul journey in order to really, really have this time and space for you to be in your own energy. Okay, so the next card that is coming in is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands upright. And what's standing out to me strongly is that this is a water and fire element card. And this card means courage, confidence, independence, focused, zest for life, determination, joy. The Queen of Wands is really giving me this strong, divine, feminine energy. Courage is standing out, confidence is standing out, independence is coming up again, focus is coming up again, determination. One or both of you in your connection, divine feminine and divine masculine, are extremely determined to remain aligned on this highest vibrational timeline with your soul, with this divine love that you embody. Courage is standing out because I was just talking about not feeling the need to be in spaces, places, situations that are draining to your energy. I feel like you have so much more courage and confidence to remove yourself from energetic spaces that are incompatible with your energy. You are stepping into or are in this energy of greater independence, like I said, not depending on the world to tell you who you are, but choosing to decide to create your own path. The next card is the Ten of Swords. Painful endings is what this card represents. This Ten of Swords upright. deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. So I'm getting strongly that this card is representing a ending that you've had, a wound that you've had, that you have had to face, that has brought a new beginning in your life with this waxing energy, this energy of the waxing crescent moon. I'm sensing that these painful endings had to occur in order for you to step into this new beginning, to shift into a greater alignment. There are wounds that resurface that I was talking about in my past videos. A situation where you had the opportunity to choose a different outcome and choosing your heart instead of choosing to dishonor yourself and choose to act in ways that go against your most authentic path, your soul, your inner guidance. And I'm getting with the words loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat, that there was so much of the societal programming that you had to lose in order to choose your heart. There were moments where you felt like a failure because you didn't fulfill someone's expectations for you. But I'm getting that this being a failure is actually what is allowing you to define yourself for yourself. This collapse, and I'm getting tower moment energy, even though I didn't pull this card. I didn't pull the tower moment card, the tower card, but I'm sensing with this word collapse that there has been a collapse of previous ways of thinking that have not served your soul in the ways that your soul needs to be nourished for your spiritual expansion, for your spiritual growth, and for creating your path. Divine, the source, is saying that all the perceived defeats that you have experienced have led you to this moment of embracing your truth, your highest vibrational timeline. The next card that Divine has provided, this source has provided, is the Wheel of Fortune upright. And this card represents good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. So I'm getting that this card highly resonates with the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and that this card is representing, I'm sensing good luck karma, good karma that is coming from the work that you have put into your energy, into your path, by choosing your heart, by having the courage to remove yourself from places, spaces, situations that aren't compatible with your energy, that aren't compatible with your soul. The confidence to independently create your path in this divine love, independently and with your twin flame, energetically, spiritually, with divine, creating this path that is so unconventional. This word destiny, I'm sensing fate, turning point, change, inevitable fate. So, inevitable fate is really standing out to me because I have said before that this divine love, divine feminine and divine masculine that you share, your twin flame path, your connection, your union is fated. No matter how this looks on the surface, no matter how this looks in the world, your connection, your union is essentially this good luck karma. All the energy work that you have done has led you to this point of greater alignment on your spiritual path and soul journey with your twin flame counterpart, with your high level soulmate, with your own inner feminine and inner masculine energy. With the word turning point, again, I'm getting this waxing crescent moon energy because this energy is the energy of new beginnings. Although you are experiencing abundance now from the energetic work that you have done, there is still something being manifested in your life that is aligned with your highest vibrational timeline, with your divine love on this shared path. There are many shifts that you have experienced, and there are more shifts happening. More shifts happening for your greater alignment. Another thing that's standing out to me for this Wheel of Fortune card upright is the element of fire, and also that this card is connected to Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is the energy of expansion. So I'm getting that there is a lot of spiritual expansion going on right now. And the next card, the final card that flew out here, that Divine has provided, that Source has provided, is the Ace of Pentacles. I think I pulled this card in my last reading, and this card represents the Ace of Pentacles upright, represents abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, prosperity. And this card is the element of earth, which is really standing out to me because I am getting this sense of groundedness within this twin flame union, within your energy, within each of your energies. And abundance, of course, is standing out. Manifestation is standing out. As I was just talking about the abundance that is coming in, and the abundance that is already here in the present moment. the abundance that you are experiencing in many forms is manifesting. And the word prosperity is standing out, and that goes back to the Nine of Pentacles, this fruits of labor, rewards. I'm getting that you were planting a garden and your garden is now prospering, flourishing. And this is the garden of your mind, really. You have with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords, and really each and every one of these cards that flew out, the garden of your mind is flourishing with everything that is aligned with your soul, with the energy of being connected with your soul, of being connected with your highest vibrational timeline, of choosing your heart, of having the confidence and the courage to continue to choose the highest path on your spiritual path and soul journey, to choose your heart, to embody the divine love that you incarnated on earth to experience. So I am concluding the reading here and allowing for any further messages, insight, and downloads to come in the next reading.